Before you start watching this video, I just want to let you know that this is not the complete podcast. It was uploaded on the Perfect Hustle channel, and this is just a clip out of it. The only clip which has the value which you need to watch, not the whole podcast. I don't want you to waste time watching the whole thing, whole conversation. So I just cut it out on the specific part which is the most important one. So enjoy.
I just want to know more about like how you started out this agency in socials.
Yeah. Basically, by the time I will say our 10th boards ended in March, right? And I just started in half of the March, like started learning about AI agents, automations, workflows, and all that stuff. So I just got an idea. I was basically thinking of selling this as a freelancer, right? Just working on workflows and all that stuff. But I got an idea, like if I will be keep working like this, selling, creating a chatbot and sold to small business and all that stuff, I'm trading my time for money, right? So there's no difference between an employee and me, right? So basically I wanted and thing which is scalable and reliable for my time and all that stuff. So basically I get started out with this. And also, like if I mention, there was a boom thing like on internet, AI is booming and all that stuff. So I thought for businesses, I can go ahead with this, right? And also wanted
You just said about the boom. Like 1 year before, there was nothing like AI agents on the YouTube. Like if you open and if you go into deep, you won't find those category wise like N10 workflows or something. Like I know that's technical, but more of a thing like you won't find something about AI agents or something like. I'd compare it to the level right now. Like even if you open YouTube, you will find the AI agents and all of the things like that.
Yep, right. Please.
Okay, so Hitansh, what do you think? Which business model will work right now?
Right now, if I'm saying someone is starting out completely from bottom line, completely broke, let's suppose we are talking about like person who doesn't have any money, right? I'll say because of my personal experience, like all traditional businesses, if you say reselling, drop shipping, and all that stuff, if you want to go ahead with that, you can go ahead. But as I said before, boom thing, right? Like if you want to dive into AI, you can't just start like out with LLMs, Chatgpt, Grok. You're not a billionaire like Sam Altman, right? So basically, you have to start normal things like selling automations. That's completely free. You can just create it on softwares, cloud-based services, all that stuff. And if I say you can just go ahead with SaaS and all that stuff, one day you can be establishing an LLM also, right? So that's the thing. And there's no specific business model that one should start, right? Like you just have to put your mind and your time on it. You just have to focus on one thing, right? For such a long time.
Yes. Okay, so now, like we just talked about the business model. I just got to know that you had another business before this.
Yep.
Can you tell more about it in this video?
Yep. So basically, when I was 13 or maybe 14 years old, I had an SMMA business. I was helping concrete contractors in US, Texas, if I say Europe, some parts, Germany, Texas, Tennessee, Mexico. So basically, I was helping concrete dealers with services like running meta ads, Facebook, and all that stuff. So basically, I started out an SMMA agency because it was in trend and it still is, right? So basically, there's not like if I say there's not big change or difference between an AI automation agency or SMMA. Basically, you are just selling services. End of the day, they both are agencies. So I had a couple of months experience in SMMA. That's why I like just gained clients so fast in a space, right? So yep, that's pretty much is selling ads and all that stuff. I was doing like it all started with reading some books out and started scrolling in internet for hot topics and getting stuff done. So I just thought I should start SMMA, and I left it like I closed my agency in mid of 10th, if I say, because you know that clients were hard to like reach. Email marketing was an failure in my opinion, and yep, that's pretty much is like I got in market saturation and like partners collapsed and all that stuff. It was a mess, bro.
Okay. So now, like, we both are of same age. I think you are more like I'm more younger, but what what I think is like the only single thing right now going to my head is like how can we even manage our college with the agency?
Okay, that's the like most common question I got asked, bro. But if you say about timings, some people have schools like if I say for me personally, I have to 7, no, like I think 8 to 2:30, right? And I got home for like 3 p.m. 3 or maybe 4, 3 p.m. let's suppose. So I had an 6 hours shift. You can say I had an basic and job. You can refer it as a job, right? So basically, this is for all of the guys who are working as 9 to 5 or managing school, all the hustle. You still have a lot of time, bro. If you are like you have to sacrifice, right? You have to sacrifice your fun. You have to sacrifice your sleep, right? You still have much more time. Like if you can go after 3 p.m., you can get an break of 1 hour or maybe lunch or something. If I'm saying personally, I when the time I was going to school, not currently because of holidays, but I usually used to manage like this. After I got from the school, I used to do an lunch with like meeting on with the client, and then I used to go on 3 hours straight into like workflow creation and all that stuff. As I mentioned before, I'm doing it currently for some of the projects, and then I'll go in US time zone, right? Because if I say in India, when there is 8 p.m., 9 p.m., or something like that, uh, in US there is like if you can say 11 p.m. or 12 p.m., right? It was like morning. So basically, I started recording meetings and all that stuff. I started attended meetings and all that stuff in night. So I usually managed and slept around. You can sleep around 12 or 1 a.m. right in the night. You can still have 9 hours, bro. 9 hours. That's a lot of time. You got humiliated.